guys, it's Christina Dukes, aka Earth Angel Neenah. Happy Friday to you. How are you? What a wonderful week. So, I wanted to jump on and do our weekly collective for the week and just give you some angel messages for the week to get you through. We're right now in Mars retrograde, which is about controlling your temper, and we're also in Virgo season, so it's about being organized, but it can also be about like being a little bit too controlling. So let's make sure we're watching our energy during this time period, and this is until around like November. Like, I get like things are tense in the world, so just a bit of like collective energy so you all can kind of understand what's going on a larger, more spiritual universe perspective. So um if you want to book a private reading with me, those have been off the chain, and each person that books a reading with me gets a picture of their spread after the reading. You guys can check out my reviews, visit me on earthangelneenah.com. If you need help with business stuff by day, I am a business and branding strategist and law of attraction coach, so you can visit me at christinadukes.com. Okay, so let's pull a couple angel cards for the collective for the week. It is also a new moon, so a piece of advice: this is a really good time to go ahead and grab a new notebook and start writing out your goals and expectations for the month coming, and also to think about what you want in this new year that's coming up as well. Um, a main theme that has been coming up in a lot of the readings with my clients is about making a 5-year game plan. So maybe that is helpful for someone, or what you know what I'm saying, like the message you were looking for. But I'm hearing that some of you need to also create your 5-year game plan. Okay. All right. So let's pull a couple angel cards here, and let's get the collective angel card messages for the week, and then we'll also pull a couple daily guidance angel cards as well. So before we got on, I did pull like a couple cards. So last time it was so interesting because all those cards basically came back up, and I see a similar theme here as well. So let's see if there's any other messages from the angels. And if you guys aren't, please subscribe to, you can do it on my website. There's a place for you to subscribe so you can make sure like you're getting my newsletters, because I give some really cool advice on things to do, during these astrological transit periods to really kind of help you with manifesting better. In my opinion, like, God wants you to be, to be organized, to be, have your business together, have your life together, like running really smoothly. And so, sometimes we can, I'm hearing, like, lose our way sometimes on our paths, and is really about getting realigned, right? And then sometimes we grow, right? Like in life, we can outgrow people, friendships, relationships, we can outgrow jobs. So, life is all about like growth to that next level. And sometimes we can kind of like get off balance because we're trying to hold on to these things from the last level, when God's like sometimes trying to open up a door for your new level. Okay. So I pulled a couple angel cards, and we're reading from the Doreen Virtue Archangel Oracle cards deck. And then I'm going to pull a couple daily guidance cards. And then we will go from there. But it's a similar theme to like what I said before, about the cards that I pulled before I got on. So the cards, I'm trying to remember what they were, but I think they were like career transition, gentleness, and take your power back. So this is interesting. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. Interesting. Here we go. Love y'all. This is going to be good. Okay. So angel cards that okay, and so the daily guidance cards are these from Doreen Virtue too. Okay, so your angel cards that I pulled, the first one is comfort, okay? And it says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And so I think for a lot of us, I don't know, like I'm just picking up like maybe there were family things that happened or arguments or some different things in relationships that happened, and like not being at peace with some things. And I'm feeling like this was things that happened in the past, maybe 3 6 months ago, some longer than that, just kind of dealing with healing from things that have happened in the past. The next card is peace. And this card says, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And the message I'm hearing with that is that, sometimes in life, people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And sometimes there are soul lessons that we have to learn from people. Like, remember how I was telling you before I got on this live, I pulled a couple cards, and it was the Take Your Power Back card. And sometimes in taking your power back, you have to walk away from situations that don't really serve you. And so, like how we talked about being in the new moon, like, what do you want in your life going forward? Sometimes we can't change the past, we can't change the lessons that people teach us, but we can change how we move forward and the people that we decide to be. So, the next card is clear audience. And this says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. And so a lot of you guys are very intuitive. And I feel like some people have been struggling to walk away from a situation, whether that's a job or a relationship, have really been like struggling to walk away from something. And your intuition is telling you, I don't think this works for you anymore, or works for your next level, or really just trying to figure out like what to do with your life in general, like get a organization plan for your life. The next card you got is clear your space. And so this card says, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So some of you guys need to minimalize, okay? So that's going to be really important. Let me have some coffee. It's early in the morning. Like, I was just like inspired. I'm like, let me just get up and get on and make this happen and do the rest of my day. So some of you guys need to clear your space, okay? So for those of you, if you got my newsletter, we talked about things in the new moon, and really about like clearing your space to create room for the new to come in, right? So one thing that I do, and it's kind of cool, is I always give something away when I get something new. And I also take inventory of what's in my closet and plan out wardrobes for seasons, right? And so getting organized in that way, it just is so helpful because I'm not confused when I go into my closet. I understand, in terms of like wardrobe, like I picked out my fall wardrobe or summer wardrobe, right? Or what pieces are interchangeable. So really like taking inventory of that. And I know like everyone can't probably be like that, as organized, but there's simple things that you can start doing and implementing in your life to make sure that you're creating space for the new. So if you guys have ever seen my video on my Christina Dukes page about a simple trick I use to manifest money, I talk about feng shuiing your wallet and organizing your wallet. And so, like right now, my wallet is organized. I have my $100 bill in there, and I just talk about like how to feng shui your wallet to begin attracting more abundance into your life. And so, having a clean, organized space is very helpful, so you can open your mind and your space and environment to the new. Okay. So the next card is prioritize. And it says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivate. And for some of you, I'm hearing like, go make a list of stuff you need to do. Like, one crazy thing that I did was I made this operations manual for my house, which was like, it breaks down each room and what needs to be done in each room for it to be clean. So I can give this to my cleaning person. But I had to make this list because during quarantine, obviously my cleaning person couldn't come. So I had to do it myself. And so literally I had to like make this list of everything in each room that needs to be done to like run the household. I had to make grocery lists and all these things because it helped me to get more organized. So get your priorities in order, okay? The final card is remember who you are. And it says you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, and you are very loved. So I just feel like this is just really a time to like get, and this is crazy because this is the title of my newsletter, but like get focused, get organized. I'm hearing that just pull your energy back a little bit from people who give you tension. Just try to like, like sometimes when we're in the more masculine energy, we want to like argue and fight. But what I'm saying is embody more of that Virgo feminine energy and just like let it slide. You don't have to respond to every comment or everything you hear getting revved up because remember, Mars is in retrograde, so your temper could go to a whole different level, right? And after the new moon comes the full moon, so then it can be even more intense. So I'm just trying to like save y'all some drama, okay? How are you doing? So those are our angel cards, okay? So then I pulled some daily guidance cards, oracle cards. So the first card that came up was entrepreneur, which is exciting because remember I told you I had pulled that career change card before I got on our live today, and this card is entrepreneurship. It's like some of you have awesome dreams and things that you're trying to do, and you need to really like remember who you are, right? There are things that you had wanted to do or businesses you wanted to start. Get your priorities in order so you can create the time, mainly resources because time is a resource. So you can create the financial resources and the time resources to build these dreams that you have. Okay. So it says self employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Amen. The next card is, and this is so crazy because we just pulled this, but it says notice the signs. And it says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. And this is so insane because you guys, like, I'm always finding feathers and pennies. And so I always pick the pennies up and I always say, like, thank you, God, because it lets me know that abundance is coming. And if I find a bunch of pennies or nickels and dimes and quarters, oh, I'm super happy. Like, people think it's insane, but it's about being grateful. It's about being appreciative of the small things so it creates space for the larger things to come into your life. Okay. The next card is, and this is crazy, it says change in direction. Remember how I told you guys I pulled those cards before and it talked about career transition. And it says these changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. And obviously, that's with this entrepreneurship. So you gotta get your priorities in order, right? Remember who you are, clean up your space and get organized, right? So you can be at peace. Like that's what you want. Right? So change in direction. And this is so crazy because if you look at this card, so in my business coaching and branding business, so I have different packages and programs available for people. So one of them is my 9 to 12 month program. And so I was explaining to people like starting a business is like having a new baby. And so essentially taking 9 months to plan out your business and get everything like up and running is perfect timing. A year even better because then you have postpartum, right? Because you need that, like if you have a baby and then the hospital like follows up with you for like a month or so, so sort of like that, like the aftercare, right, to launching your brand new baby, which in this instance is your new product, your new brand, your new business, your idea. So 9 months, and that's so crazy that this is on here because that's exactly what I always talk about with my clients that are starting businesses. Like this is really like 9 months of being pregnant, and then you launch, and then 3 months of really like gathering data of what's like being able to maintain that brand, okay, in your business. So the final card is release and surrender, and it says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped with your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. And I feel like for some of you, and this is so crazy, I'm hearing like surrender, like maybe surrender to getting the help you need to build your business, or to follow your dreams, or maybe for some of you, it's seeing a therapist or some type of coach or business strategist to really like help you manifest whatever this entrepreneurship is, because with this you're going to have peace, because that's what you're called to do, and you're in the midst of a change of direction. And I feel like during this week, that's really been pulling out a lot of you, like, how do I pursue my goals and dreams? So this is what I'm going to do for you guys. In the comment box below or in the description, I'll put in my Christina Dukes link. So I offer a free strategy session. If you have a business idea, I'd love to talk to you about it, because obviously there's some of you that are like at the brink of really moving into entrepreneurship. I just want to help you do it right. Okay. So I'll drop that link down below so you're free to explore that option with me. Secondly, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can visit me online at www.earthangelneenah.com. All the info's there. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter. It's off the chain. So, general collective message for this week is about um, like general collective message of what I'm just really getting is like the biggest thing that you're working on is having peace within yourself. Okay. Your intuition is very heightened. You also, like I said before, need to get organized, organize your calendar, your space, your house, maybe, your closet needs to be organized. Get in realignment with who you are, your gifts and dreams. You are called to be an entrepreneur. The angels have been sending you signs to let you know you're on the right path. I feel like that's something that a lot of you have been struggling with. Also seeing number 444, 27, and some of you are starting to see 888, a number you're going through the awakening, which is 1111. Also 333 I'm getting. They're trying to wake you up. You are going through a career transition that will happen for a lot of you. That transition is going to be, obviously we have that baby over the next 9 to 12 months, and release and surrender your business ideas, or if you need to see a therapist to work through some blocks that you may have, or a coach to work through some of those blocks. But surrender your ideas and your thoughts to others to help you process them, organize them, implement them, and live with these lifestyle changes, because you guys, a lot of you are going through a lifestyle change. Okay, you guys, so that was everything. I hope you have a blessed week. So again, if you want to book a private reading with me, earthangelneenah.com. Info's down below. And I love you guys, and I'll see you all next week. Okay, bye.